magnetic field due to orbital motion of electron. We know that in an atom electrons revolves around the nucleus in different orbits. हमें पता है कि किसी भी एटम में इलेक्ट्रॉन न्यूक्लियस के चारों ओर, न्यूक्लियस के अराउंड डिफरेंट ऑर्बिट्स में रिवॉल्व करते हैं. सपोज दिस इज डायग्राम of an atom whose atomic number is Z. So charge inside the nucleus is plus Jd, because Z number of protons are Z, and charge on one proton is plus E. Now charge on electron is minus E. So this electron is revolving around the nucleus, suppose in circular path of radius r. So this is orbit of electron. Now in this diagram, this electron is revolving in anti-clockwise direction. So we may assume that current so produced is in clockwise direction. Now magnetic field due to right hand circular rule, see like this. If we curl the fingers around the direction of current, then magnetic field will be inward. हमें पता है कि कोई करंट कैरिंग सर्कुलर लूप मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस करता है. सो हेयर वी मे सपोज दैट दिस इलेक्ट्रॉन, दिस सर्कुलर ऑर्बिट is just like a current carrying loop. We take the direction of current opposite to the motion of electron. So magnetic field thus produced is perpendicular to the plane of the paper here for this diagram and inward. Now let an electron is revolving in a circular orbit of radius r. Number of revolution per second is equal to n. Period of revolution is equal to capital T. So n is equal to 1 upon capital T. Now equivalent current I is equal to E upon capital T, because we know that current I is equal to charge upon time. So in capital T time means in one period this electron completes one revolution. So I is equal to E upon capital T. Now 1 upon T is n, so I is equal to n into E. Now time period, we know that in one revolution electron will cover a distance 2 pi r, and suppose velocity of electron is v. So time period T is equal to 2 pi r upon v. Therefore current I is equal to E upon 2 pi r upon v. In place of this time period capital T, substitute this. So equivalent current I is equal to EV upon 2 pi r, where E is charge on one electron, v is velocity of electron, and r is radius of circular orbit. We also know that current carrying loop has its magnetic dipole moment, which is given by the formula I into capital A, where I is current flowing through the coil and A is area enclosed. I is current flowing through the coil and A is area enclosed by the coil. So here magnetic dipole moment for electron, magnetic dipole moment produced by the electron. Since electron is revolving in circular orbit, so let its orbital magnetic dipole moment is represented by mu suffix L. So mu suffix L is equal to Ia. Now we know that I is equal to EV upon 2 pi r. So this is equal to EV upon 2 pi r into pi r square, because area of the circle is pi r square. So mu L is equal to EV r upon 2. Now let mass of electron is me. So its angular momentum will be equal to MEVR. So mu L is equal to E upon 2me into MEVR. Multiply it by me and divide by me. So mu L is equal to this. Now substitute L for MEVR. So mu L is equal to E upon 2m into L. So this is relation between orbital magnetic moment of electron and angular momentum of electron. Now this mu upon capital L is equal to E upon 2me. This is known as gyromagnetic ratio. We know that E upon m is charge to mass ratio or specific charge for electron, and its value is 1.76 into 10 power 11 coulomb per kg. This is for electron. So mu upon L is equal to 8.8 into 10 power 10 coulomb per kg, because mu upon L is equal to E upon 2m. So divide this by 2, so we get this. So this is gyromagnetic ratio for electron. Now if you put the value of charge of electron 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb, and velocity is nearly 10 to power 6 meter per second, and radius of electron in hydrogen atom for first orbit is 0.53 angstrom. So when you put these values, then value of elementary orbital magnetic dipole moment for electron, it comes out equal to 9.27 into 10 power minus 24 ampere meter square. Now in atom chapter you will learn that according to Bohr's atomic model, if electron is revolving in nth orbit, then its angular momentum is given by the formula nh upon 2 pi, where h is Planck's constant. When you will study the chapter photoelectric effect, then you will know about quantization of energy, and there you will know about this Planck's constant h. So its value is 6.6 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. So for n is equal to 1, L is equal to h upon 2 pi. So mu upon E upon 2m into L. In this formula you substitute this, L is equal to h upon 2 pi. So mu is equal to EH upon 4 pi m E. Now when you substitute value of E upon 2m in this formula, this is 8.8 into 10 power 10, and h upon 2 pi. So value of h upon 2 pi, see from here, L is equal to 6.6 into 10 power minus 34 divided by 2 into 3.1. So this comes equal to 1.05 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. We may write it is nearly equal to 1.0 into 10 power minus 34 joule second. Now so substitute this value here, L is equal to h upon 2 pi. So you get mu nearly equal to 9.25 into 10 power minus 24 ampere meter square. So by the calculation of EVR upon 2, we are getting 9.27, and here it is 9.25. So they are nearly equal. There is no major difference. So we will learn about this in atom chapter. This is just to create a curiosity about physics. Now let us calculate what is equivalent current due to revolution of electron. So for hydrogen atom, when electron is revolving in first orbit, R is equal to 0.53 angstrom, which is equal to 5.3 into 10 power minus 11 meter. Its velocity is nearly 10 power 6 meter per second, and number of revolutions are 10 to the power 15 per second. Now I is equal to Q upon T, so this is equal to Ne upon 1. This is equal to 10 power 15 into 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 coulomb per second, which is ampere. This coulomb is for charge and per second for number of revolution. So I is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 4 ampere, or it is nearly equal to 0.16 milliampere. Thanks. Have a nice day.